Hi, this is Thomas Wood with Microquant, and once again we're going to be taking a look at the value charts live trading room trades of the day for Wednesday, April 3rd. We had a great trading day today. Essentially everything we talked about happened except for one trade, which was a short in the bonds. But honestly, it's not surprising that the bonds continued to rally because we were bearish the stock market due to some divergences, and we were short the stock market. So they typically are negatively correlated, meaning when one goes up, the other goes down. Well, the first trade I want to talk about, I'm only going to show two trades again today, but we had a lot of additional extremely good trades, such as shorts in RBOB and heating oil, as well as shorts in gold and crude oil, euro, etc. The first one we'll talk about, though, is crude oil. This was on a 30-minute chart. We had a bearish divergence right where this red arrow is. And the funny thing is we were actually bullish. We were long from down around 96.50 until we got up near the top where we had a bearish divergence on a 30-minute chart where we said, okay, we're equally high highs with the lower high indicator. So we had the okay to go ahead and go short. So we went short, and then it just sold off the rest of the day through the petroleum status report. We also talked about in crude oil, for anyone that missed the initial trade, so the initial short was up near the highs. Well, we had the petroleum status report right here. Okay, so that sell-off was the initial sell-off from the petroleum status report. The next time we talked about shorting this market was right here when it bounced up into overvalued. So we had the break, and then the bounce is when it comes back up into overvalued here in this 5-minute chart, and that would have gotten you short around 96.33 if you got in a little bit late, and that still would have allowed you to take about $1.30 a barrel out to the downside. So a great trade there, all the way down in crude oil. We also had the longs initially that were up about 40 cents. So overall a great trading day for crude oil. Similar situation with RBOB and heating oil. We had longs initially that were up about 100 ticks in heating oil and about 200 ticks in RBOB, and then reversals that were up several hundred, 700 to 500 to 700 ticks each to the downside. So very nice trades there. The next one I'll talk about, and the last one I'll talk about here, is the Dow. We had a short in the Dow. The reason we were short was due to a bearish divergence right here on this 30-minute chart. We spiked up moderately overvalued with a significantly lower high indicator while we had equally high prices. And this was just a textbook bearish divergence, and that got you short right around 14,600. And you can see that sold off all the way down to 14. Right now it's at 14,480. So you're up over 120 points or around 120 points, depending on where your fill was for your entry on the short. That ended up being a great trade as well off of that bearish divergence. Now, if you want to learn more about the divergence trading, it's an incredible way to trade the markets, in my opinion. It works extremely well. We have the Divergence Workshop, and that's next week. The cost of that workshop is increasing tomorrow at 4 p.m. So if you want to get in at the current early bird price, you need to get registered by tomorrow, before tomorrow at 4 p.m. That's all I have for today. I look forward to seeing everyone in the trade room tomorrow. And until next time, happy trading.